Alright guys, so this is what I've been waiting for a few months, been patient. I pre-ordered the iMac. This is the 27-inch model. This is a built-to-order model, so you cannot get this model in stores. This was shipped directly from Shanghai, China. And it just literally arrived 2 minutes ago at my doorstep. This is the actual box that it would come in. Now you can get an idea of the size of this box. So here's my hand. Here's the side of the box. So you can even see the side of the box. It looks almost like the retail box. This is all the information with the serial, my packing slip, the other side, and the other side. So we're going to open this box and you're going to see it opened. This is like the pre-unboxing of the actual unboxing. So there's some tape up at the top here. I'm just going to break. Alright. Now it looks like this box opens a really nice way, so I'm going to lay this down. Alright. Here we go. Ooh. That is one big box. Alright. There it is. The iMac 27-inch. See if I can pick this up. A little heavy. Now as you can see in the box, they have these foam pads here. The box actually breaks down right here, folds down. So this is actually a really nice box for shipping. Just letting you know, I probably will be keeping this box. Alright, put that aside. And here's the new iMac box. Alright, let me get some close-up shots of the box for you. Alright, so here's the iMac box. This is what one side of the box looks like. And then if I flip it around, the other side. Now, unlike the retail boxes, these boxes do not specify the actual specifications of the actual unit. The only sticker that has some identification on it is actually down here. And as you can see, it does tell me that mine has a Fusion drive with a 680MX. So this was a custom printed sticker for this Mac. With, of course, the i7. Alright, so let's do the unboxing of this new iMac for the late 2012 model. So I'm going to break the seal of the actual iMac unit. Now this box, you don't have to pick the computer up, what I've seen in some videos. You're actually supposed to lay the computer straight, the computer box down, like so, and lift straight up. Alright. Now if you'd like, you can tilt the box back up. Turning around the box for you guys so you can see this. And there's the front of the iMac. In the box at the top, you're going to find Designed by Apple in California. The box slips out. And lo and behold is the keyboard, the wireless keyboard. Now when you build to custom order these, you can obviously pick out the keyboard you want, and you've seen this is the same keyboard that I currently have now. And then they have the Magic Mouse. You can opt for the standard USB scroll mouse. I don't know why you would want this. Magic Mouse is amazing. Now evidently this is the only thing that comes with the Mac, because everything's down on the Apple Store. So if you ever need to download your software, you just download it from the Apple Store. Sorry about that, guys. Phone was ringing. Anyway, the power cable is in the back, and now I'm going to lift the Mac out of the box. There we go. And it's not that much lifting because the Mac is only supported by this foam here. Take that away. Get that away. Alright, so in this one styrofoam, you'll see this is where the power connector is. You can pull that out because I'm actually going to need that. Now to give you an idea that this isn't a different power adapter, this is slightly angled, so you can see how it's going to lay flat on the machine. But if you start turning it, it's slightly angled. So if I held this in my hand, you can see the angle. And that was designed specifically for this Mac. Alright, now let me show you what this Mac looks like. I'm going to remove the box here for a second. Put the packing material back in it. Alright. Alright, so here's the big reveal. Alright, so just like every Mac, it comes with this cloth on top to protect the screen. So I'm going to just start removing that first. There's obviously a sticker on the back of this Mac. It says to please read all your manuals and everything like that. They're disclaimer stuff, so you can't see them. Alright, here we go. There it is. Now, to get an idea how big this thing is, let me show you. Okay, so here's the front of the computer. Here's the Apple screen. Take you around the edge. It's like display and then no display. Look how razor thin that is. That is crazy. That is how thin the display is. Now, to get an idea, here's my finger. My finger looks ginormous compared to this. Alright, let's go around the back. Now for people who bought the 21-inch model, good luck upgrading the RAM. It's not easy now since they disabled that feature. You have to take the screen off. But for the 27-inch iMac users, there's still a RAM access door behind here. There's your power plug and then the vents. Then on the back for your I/O, you have your Ethernet, gigabit, 2 Thunderbolt ports, 4 USB 3.0 ports, which are backwards compatible to 2.0, your SDXC card slot, and your headphones out. And that's pretty much all there is to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my old 21.5-inch model. That's back in 2010. And I'm going to give you a good comparison between the 27-inch and the 21.5-inch. Alright, so here's an alternate angle of the difference between the thickness of a 2010 model versus the 2012 model. As you can see, the thickness and the difference is dramatic. They really eliminated a lot of space by removing the optical drive and reconfiguring the internal parts, and also the full lamination for the LCD screen for the new models. Really a breakthrough in how they design and build their computers. Looking at other details like the ARM on the actual computer, this is an image of the 2010 model. The ARM is very standard, very straight. Not many angles to it, but it does taper at the edge. The 2012 27-inch iMac is thinner at the top, tapers down to become a little thicker, and then tapers back out. Now whoever's owned 27-inch iMac, the 21.5-inch iMac is relatively smaller, obviously in the grand scheme of things. But here are both Macs side by side, 27-inch 2012 late iMac on the right, and the 2010 model on the left, which is a 21.5-inch model. Both great looking machines, but one significantly very thin. This particular iMac that I built to order from Apple.com was configured with top-of-the-line features. These features include a i7 processor with turbo boost up to 3.9 gigahertz, the GTX 680MX with 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM. Also, it includes the new 1 terabyte Fusion drive. There is a 128 gigabyte flash drive with a 1 terabyte hard drive, 7200 RPMs, and they are fused together into one single volume. That actually increases the overall storage capacity, but increases performance at least by 50 to 80%. The iMac operating system automatically controls your programs and puts what is most used on the flash, while programs that are not used so often, they get stored on the actual hard drive, standard serial ATA. So the more you use your Mac, the better performing technically it will be over time. This configuration actually costs $2,600, plus shipping was free, and the tax was, depending on where you live, another $180 or so. So you're looking at about a $2,800 computer after all said and done. I did not upgrade the RAM because the Apple charges so much money for RAM. You can actually upgrade the iMac for about $140 to 32 gigs of RAM, which I plan on doing eventually. It is shipped with 8 gigs. So here's the official unboxing of the iMac 2012 model, the new model that is razor thin at the edges. And I'll be doing more videos about this, and hopefully my next video will be produced on this new 27-inch iMac. Just another thing, I wanted to show you the ports at the bottom of the iMac. The 27-inch model has a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is what the ports underneath the Mac look like. Pretty cool looking, I must say. Really, really cool engineering done on this Mac. Here's a very good close-up of the friction stir welding process. This is how they actually make the lip of the iMac. Not very many good people have good close-ups of this, but this is the close-up of the side of the iMac. So here's the iMac in all its glory, the 27-inch. I have to say, the reflection on this is actually really good. I mean, they said they put this coating on here to reduce reflection. Now, in my other videos, I think I've seen my Mac, you usually get reflection from this. But it's actually really good when looking at the monitor with it on. Now, if, for example, if I shut the monitor off, that's not bad, actually. You can see me a little. That's really not bad at all. So, whatever coating they put on this is definitely improvement. The lamination to the screen, humongous. Really amazing. It really does feel like the LCD is sitting on the glass. It's like there's glass and then bam, the screen. But just give you an idea. Here's Safari. Just opens super fast. So, I'm going to do some other videos eventually about the new iMac and how the speed and bench tests and all this other stuff work out. But this is basically the unboxing, and I really hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you.